struggle, because you need to understand, once fundamental human rights go, they are the last barrier.
With a slogan, of course, but are we gathering around for a photo?
Media pundit and whoever who advocates removal of fundamental human rights. Our ancestors fought and died for these fundamental human rights. Don't be in any doubt that we will not fight for those rights. Our ancestors fought in the world wars to free Europe and this country from fascism. And we will fight the same fascism, because that's exactly what we are facing today. Removal of fundamental human right equals depopulation and genocide, man. I call upon all, let's gather together, unite and fight for fundamental human rights. Thank you very much. Priti must go. Priti must go. Priti must go. Priti must go.
That is not an important set of...
Today we are protesting against Priti Patel and the legal infrastructure she's bringing in and endorsing. And that would be the Citizenship Act, the Policing Act, curtailing peaceful protest, and all the other draconian laws, including the reform of fundamental human rights law. And what we are calling on people to understand, that when they are talking about removing fundamental human rights or reforming it, what they means is absolute removal of fundamental human rights. Fundamental human rights form a basis of civilized society. Once those are removed, we go into absolute anarchy and chaos. And as a society, it is our duty to stand up for all of these rights, because all of these rights put together, absolute tyranny. That's what is reserved. So I call upon any group of any political affiliation that we need to unite on the platform of fundamental human rights. I think what people need to understand is there needs to be much larger protests. Today, there was a small protest on a working day, so we had 50-60 people. But the idea is, these fundamental human rights, they were fought for. A lot of people died for these fundamental human rights. And we need to understand, if we don't fight for these laws, the same ideology of fascism which people fought in the world wars and before that, they today are trying to introduce those fascism through the back door, and we need to resist that.